Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a video on how to make a bracelet, feather bracelets. This is actually my very first feather bracelet that I've ever made. Um, I'm not really sure if you're gonna like it or not, but what I would recommend is that if you're going to be using dark colored feathers, you want to get a dark colored banglet. You want to get them fairly wide, depending on what kind of feathers they are. If you're gonna be using light colored feathers, I recommend you get a white one like this. I'm gonna be using dark colored feathers, but I only have a white one right now. So I'm just gonna tell you the supplies that you need. You need a glue gun. You can get this from Walmart, I think. Any place that sells craft stuff. The glue sticks, the actual sticks that go into the gun, you can get these at the dollar store. Yeah. Um, you need feathers. I have different kinds here, but yeah. I'm just gonna use these feathers today. They're like a wolf kind of color, and they're really cool to me. They're really cool looking. So we're gonna use these, and it's really easy to use and do. Um, you don't have to use a glue gun. You can also use like a stronger. One more time. You have to use a stronger glue. You can use you can use a crafting glue if you want to, but I just have a glue gun, so that's what I'm gonna use. Now I'm gonna show you guys here. Here are the feathers, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just take out a couple. They don't have to match, but if I really don't have time to match them, but if you would like to match them up and stuff, that's perfect. Okay, but I'm just gonna use these right here, the little feathers that I have out, and I have the banglet and the glue stick. So what you want to do is you want to like glue in like a line, if you know what I'm talking about. But just depend on, like, you want to take your feather and lay it up against there so you know how much glue to use. Okay. And then if you have feathers hanging out on the side, I'm going to show you how to cut those too. So you're just going to lightly glue. That way it looks like that. I don't know if you can see the glue on there. Then I'm just gonna. You can put on gloves because I know the feathers are very, very thin and you might burn yourself. But I really know what I'm doing, so I'm not gonna burn myself. I might, but. And that's your first feather, and we're just gonna continue doing that. And the next feather I have, it's like a pretty color like that. And now the way you want to put them on there, you can kind of overlap them, but make sure you lift up the feather. That way you won't get glue on the feather because it will look really tacky and stuff if you have the glue all over the feathers. And that's a problem that I have sometimes. So I glued it right there. And you want to like blow it with your mouth like this. That way, just in case you do burn yourself, or you won't burn yourself, and it'll be like, it's really easy, you guys. Like, And this is what we have so far, and it looks like this. Okay, now we're just gonna continue doing this. If you want the same color, and like if it pops up like this one did, you just glue. That means the glue dried. That's all that is, and you can just re-glue it and re-stick it down. Okay. The glue I have, it comes out in like a yellow color. So, depending on what kind of glue gun it is, and mine comes out like in a yellow color. So, I will need maybe next time get like a cream colored band. But it all depends. Like if you, it all depends on what you like. Never put the glue on the feather first. You never ever ever do that. That's like a big major no. I've seen some people, they glue the whole thing first and then the glue ends up drying, and I don't like that. That's why I'm gluing a little bit at a time, but you can do that. It will look really good once you're finished, and you just take your time and things like that. There's no reason to rush, and I like this project simply because you can do it really quick and it's easy, and you don't have to worry about going out to the store. You can make tons of these and get like the plain banglets for like $1 at a beauty supply store, or maybe like Claire's or something like that. Some place where they sell jewelry for cheap. Or you can get the expensive type, but I don't really find that important. Okay, so far, I have this banglet. Now, I cannot fit this banglet because I've made this for my friend, and she picked this out, and she has she has a smaller wrist than I do, and she's younger than me, um, so yeah. And I would love if you guys who watch this to subscribe me or help me get subscribers, because I am very talented in things, and I know I am, but I'm not to be cocky about anything, but I am. And I would really appreciate it if you watch my other videos. I have videos on how to make feathered earrings, and soon I will have a video on how to make feathered necklaces once I get the right tools and things. Um, if you have access pieces, you might want to use these pliers or a pair of scissors and kind of trim them off. Whoa! I rather use the scissors because they work better. I kind of like the fact that it sticks out on the side because it gives it more of a natural feather look, but if you don't, you can just trim that along the side, or you can just glue it down more, but I like my feathers to kind of stick out. So now I'm almost finished with this now. I just have that little bit of left. I might not need all of these feathers, but I'm just using the ones that I know I need. That's why you can get the feathers at Michael's. They have all kind of different colors. I've just bought a couple of different types, but you can get different kind of colors. It's really not. It really doesn't matter to me. So now, for the pieces that you need to patch up, like let me show you. Like I have this piece right here. Where is it? Where is it? Right there. Hold on. Right there. That little piece is still a white piece right there. So you take a smaller feather and you can stick it on there very easily. Like this is a smaller feather. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put like a little dab right there, and I stick it on there, and now it's full. Now, you can make this to match it. Like if you have a specific outfit that you want, you can make it to match the outfit, depending on what the event is. And you can also make some cute little matching earrings for this. Please comment on this if you watch it, or rate it, because I want to know if you guys like it. And if you send me a message to do other fashion things, I will try my best to get everything that I can get for you guys to watch it. Now, I sometimes these type of feathers, they have like the 2 on the back right there. You can just pull that off and use this for different, like uh something that's there. And see how that got stuck on there? That's what you don't want, because it messes up the form of the feather, and you might want to use it for something else. But I find this very beautiful. I really do. And it's really nice, you know? Like you don't have to do a lot of, a lot of stuff for it. I will also show you guys, I will have soon, maybe right, I might decide to make it today, but um I'm going to have a video on how to make these just like this with a feather, but it's going to be thinner. It's going to be thinner and you can use it for an earring, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that too sometime soon. Now I'm on my last row, really, so I'm just going to use a fairly big feather for this. And I have some access piece to that piece of feather that's sticking up right there. I'm just going to chop that right off. And I can put it somewhere else on here with my scrap pieces. Because I know everybody wants to cover up the whole thing. You don't just want to have pieces hanging out because that's not awesome. So now, if you want to go back and relayer it to make it thicker, you can, but I like mine just like this. We're gonna layer the inside too, okay? That's why I say it's better for you to, like, if you have black, you want to kind of match the color. That's what I mean by that. So that way everything it blends in, and just because I have the wrong color, that's why we're gonna go ahead and do the inside. The inside is harder, so please pay attention. So we're gonna take the glue stick and we're just gonna glue around there. Okay, and the inside, I glued the inside, and now I'm sticking the feather on there. Now, if you see your feathers going in a direction, you might as well just follow that direction with the glue and go ahead and glue it down. That's what I'm doing right now. And then that's what the inside kind of looks like when you glue it. We're going to do a pattern, okay? This is going to be really cool, you guys, okay? So we're going to do a pattern, and you see how the inside, hold on, I don't know if you can see that. The inside right here. Okay, so you see how it's going slanted? You see how it's going slanted inside? It's going slanted. We're gonna do that with, we're just gonna like skip and do stripes, okay? Then you can go back and do any color of your choice and go back and do the other stripe pieces. So if you're gonna, you could just glue the whole side just like you did the other side. But if you're gonna do this, you might wanna shape the glue and stick it on there. I like the glue gun particularly because you can really control it more and you can see it and stuff, and it lasts longer. You don't just come right off. But if you have a different type of glue, it might be a little harder to do this. But it's really simple for me. I know when I watch videos on YouTube, I don't like to watch the whole thing. So if you would want to skip through this, I wouldn't mind you. I wouldn't really care. I wish I knew how to skip it, but I don't, like, fast forward it. Okay, we're down to the last couple of feathers that I put out. So, and we just need about maybe 3 more. 4 to 5 more probably, depending on how long it is. Now, if you have longer feathers like this, that's sticking out like that and it's extra long, you could just take that and wrap it back around and stick it in there. This is what I like best about feathers. I love feathers because you can really just control them and what they do.